The Iranians are directly targeting not just Israeli civilian population centers, but also Gulf countries. There is significant damage in Qatar, in the UAE, in Bahrain, Kuwait. And it shows that the Iranians, as Jennifer put it yesterday, really miscalculated their response, because now they are drawing in regional countries that maybe before were hesitant to allow the United States to use their airspace or even possibly directly participate in the strikes against Iran. The Emirates today were warning that they will not tolerate these missile barrages against their countries, and civilians are being injured in these Gulf countries, allies of the United States. And so that is certainly surprising. But when we look at these threats from the Iranian regime, it's almost as if they are not taking President Trump seriously. And we know that the Americans and the Israelis were working together to meticulously plan this operation that started with a series of airstrikes against Iran, decapitating the Iranian leadership. They took out Iran's supreme leader and 40-plus senior officials in the Iranian regime and the IRGC, and yet still you have leaders like Ali Larijani from Iran's Supreme Council that are saying they're going to hit Israel and the United States even harder.
But Trey, isn't that the danger, that at this point it's existential for Iran, that, they almost have nothing to lose or don't feel like they can go to the negotiation table and last as leaders there? Does the fact that these other Persian Gulf countries, that they've been attacked, have had damage and also casualties, does that increase the pressure on the American administration, on the Trump administration, to take care of this quickly before it gets, out of hand?
But despite these efforts, they have actually responded in a relatively weak way when you compare their response to the 12-day war. They simply aren't able to launch these ballistic missiles in massive barrages that they could do before. And that is largely in part because the United States and Israel have worked together using their intelligence agencies to monitor the coast of Iran. They've had drones flying back and forth, watching to see if these ballistic missile launchers were going to pop out from underground positions, and then they're hammering them with airstrikes. And so the Iranians are getting off what they can, but they can't sustain this for weeks. This is a matter of days before, first of all, there's air superiority over the entire country of Iran for the United States and Israel. But secondly, Iran's ability to launch large-scale ballistic missile attacks, which is largely seen as their biggest lever to pull